Mitchell, I got a scale for this this segment right now. I got a scale with me, and it's not because I'm weighing drugs. I don't do that. It's because I've got new iPads here, and I'm really curious to like put them side by side with each other and see what's what here. Like this is not just like let's open these and play. We're down to business here.
I'm going to trump you. You have a scale with you. I have a new person with us.
Oh,
I've
I
got a
like
real
that.
human. Now, if you probably have seen Taylor Fiore. I love your last name, Fiore. Such a beautiful last name. So you've seen Taylor with us before on previous videos, way back in the day. But if you don't know Taylor, musician, writer, producer, content creator, business owner, entrepreneur. Am I missing anything, by the way?
Maybe. Probably. I don't think so.
He's pretty incredible guy and very tech savvy. And the reason Taylor is with us, Marc, is because, we had talked about ordering, our new iPads, and when we get them, we're going to be so excited. And, Taylor's also a friend, in addition to being a colleague, and we talk about Mac stuff off the air too. Sometimes I cheat on you, Marc, and I talk to Taylor about tech stuff. Don't fight. That'd be really unattractive. Oh, great radio though. Great
Taylor,
radio.
are you coming to Mitchell's birthday in September? Because we can fight it out then.
Yes,
we'll fight it out then.
Okay,
we'll
perfect. Okay, done.
So Taylor and I had talked about opening, and Marc is like, "Hey, let's do a video." I was like, "Well, I told Taylor I'd open with him too." So we are all opening our new iPads, and the funny thing is, I think, do we each have a different? I don't know. We all have the 11-inch. We didn't go for the bigger ones this time.
Size doesn't matter, Mitchell.
Huh?
Size doesn't. No, I went for the 11-inch. 13 I actually traded in because I got pretty good value for it. And I always found, and Taylor and I were talking off the air, I always found that the 13-inch, especially with that keyboard case, it's like carrying around a laptop without the laptop guts. Like, what's the point?
So maybe heavier. I mean, the 13-inch laptops that Mac has are pretty light.
So the 11 I find is like kind of the perfect sweet spot. Like I'm holding my old 11 here. This is the Pro from last year, and it's like the sweet spot. It's like perfect. It's not like a Star Trek. Whatchamacallit? What do they call those things again?
Communicator?
Not the communicator. The tricorder. It's not like a Star Trek tricorder, but it's big enough that you can do stuff and you can plug it into monitors and with Thunderbolt and all that. And yeah, I'm gonna throw this one to the side, okay?
Throw it to the side. And by the way, truth be told, I didn't realize, and shame on me, as having a tech radio show for not knowing this or not realizing this. I was under the impression that my previous generation Apple Pencil would still work with the new iPad.
Mitchell,
in fact, it does not. So I did have to, and thank goodness for Mac's same-day delivery, at least where I live. Same-day delivery. So my new Apple Pencil Pro will be arriving probably in a couple of hours from now. But for now, you guys have already ordered them, so you can give your feedback on that. But I do have.
Well, if you're going to spend $3,000 Canadian, I might as well make it 4.
That I told you that's a you thing. You didn't have to do that. You went hog wild. I spent like $1,100 and I got everything I wanted. But yeah, we're going to talk about that.
I got the keyboard. I got the Magic Keyboard too. Taylor, what did you order?
I got the 11-inch, the pencil, and a folio case. Okay,
so you're good. I mean, we're all kind of, you got the gamut here. Do we just start opening things and talking about it? Like, what's going on? I don't even know where to start. Like the first thing I did, honestly, guys, when I got these, so I got 2 models here. So I got the 512 gig 11-inch Wi-Fi and cellular. And then I got, because that's probably the one I'm going to end up keeping because it's cheaper.
Why'd you get the cellular though? When you could just,
I always get the cellular. It's just easier. It's an add-on to my plan. It just works. I never have to worry about it. It's great.
And you can run it off too, so it's fine.
Yeah. And why spend $4,000 when you can spend $4,000 plus whatever a month for the data?
Exactly. Come on. Then I got the terabyte 11-inch only because of the nano-textured glass that I wanted to see, which by the way.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. So you have to figure this out. And the first thing I did, guys, I put the boxes on the scale.
Oh no, you didn't. Oh,
I did.
I
did. Okay, and I didn't do it in grams. I did it in pounds and ounces. Okay. So hang on, can I go to pounds and ounces? There we go. So I put the this is the 512, and the 512's 1 pound, 14.6 ounces. Okay.
Okay, so almost 2 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the
that's in the box though, folks.
It's in the box.
It's in the box. Don't freak out. It's not going to be that heavy. Yeah.
And then 1 pound, 15.6 ounces for the nano-textured glass one. So, and by the way, this is all probably a little bit more than the ones without cellular because that adds some weight to it. So I wonder if there is something different though. There is actually in the one with the nano-textured glass, the cloth is in here, the actual cleaning cloth.
Oh well, there you go.
So maybe that makes up the weight. I don't know.
That's the extra ounce.
Do you have one of those claws? Because they're pretty heavy.
I don't have one already, but it comes with it.
Yeah, so it makes sense though, Taylor, that it would add to the weight a little bit. You wouldn't think of that, but it does.
So I mean, I'm going to open the 1 terabyte, Mitchell, while you open. We're going to open our cool ones, like the big boy ones.
You know what?
You can open the little boy ones, okay? At the same time.
I could have bought 2 of mine.
I'm still in my
your cardboard. You're the cardboard and everything.
I was wondering.
You're clearly not prepared for this, gentlemen. This is
we are ultra prepared.
I sharpened out my address.
Okay, I mean, and I'll even bring the sounds to the microphone.
ASMR,
yeah, there you go.
ASMR action.
There we go.
Which one did you get? Because this is the one I got.
Yeah, that's true. The pencils are different. So I got one that they all say Pro. You have like this like cursive writing thing. I've got like this like blotchy.
You look like an amoeba. You get some amoebas on there. Yeah.
Well, I didn't realize it said Pro.
Yeah, it says Pro. Not only that, but you know what? The front of the box says Pro as well. PRO on the iPad. Look at that.
I did see that. That's sick.
Yeah, you see. So here, I'm gonna take this open. All the boxes are the same, which is interesting. What colors did you get? Because I ordered the space black.
I got space black.
Everybody got space black, of course.
Silver, you're weird.
Wow. You're just giving more reasons to fight in September. So here, let's take the paper. Okay.
Wait, haven't opened mine. Wait.
Oh, that's cool glass. That glass is pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that look at that. No reflections. This is gonna be great when I'm filming stuff, when I'm doing my TV show. And the cool thing is that you've got this like shiny bezel around the nanotextured glass, so it's even cooler.
So it's like a two-tone display, really.
Yeah, basically. So let's put it back on the scale for a second.
I'm so glad I got the space black. It's like the space gray, but a little darker.
15.9 ounces, by the way, on the scale now without the box.
Look how shiny-licious it is.
It is so light, isn't it? It does feel a lot thinner.
It's really thin and really light.
It does feel a lot thinner and lighter, and the camera bump seems a lot smaller too. I know factually it's not, but I think just because the whole package is light.
They also took out a camera. Not that means anything, but there's one camera less in there now.
Yeah, who needs another camera? Come on, we've got enough cameras on our
takes pictures with their freaking iPad.
Exactly.
Sorry, but parents do. Like,
It comes with a charging brick, which is cool.
Yes,
this is something we don't get in our phones anymore.
Yeah.
And a black space. You see, Taylor, you don't get this.
Well, he didn't get the black one. He probably got the white one.
Yeah, you probably got the white USB-C cable.
Look at that. We got. Oh, look at that.
We got the black, and it's also the nylon or the whatever material they use for this stuff, which is pretty braided. Okay. Yeah. I like it.
So are we gonna power on? What's happening?
I have one of those cables from something that I bought, and I don't know why. Maybe it
doesn't make you cooler, okay?
I think it might have been from a no. Did it come on one of the computers? Hold on, I'm powering on too. Don't get ahead, Mark. It's not nice.
Oh, come on. I'm in Canada. It's the time difference, it'll take longer.
That's true.
Well, while it's powering up, I want to pull out what's in the package that comes with it. There's no more stickers.
Yeah,
there's no more stickers, Mitchell.
I know. That's why I said stickers.
We're not a sticker. Okay, but it does come with the glass that says,
"Ooh, hello."
Cleaning the display. Clean your iPad Pro display only with the included polishing cloth.
Oh, that's right.
For infrequent cleaning of hard to remove smudges, use a 70% isopropyl alcohol solution. Do not spray the solution directly on the display for additional polishing cloths.
Really quick question. What charge level did your guys' iPad come at?
97.
I'm at 91.
I'm at 91 too. You're at 97?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
He probably got it a bit sooner than us.
Any more of these unboxings?
Are you closer to China? Is that why?
Maybe.
No, technically
closer than me. Yeah.
Yeah, you're both on the West Coast. Fine. You know what? We can't all be perfect. I get it.
Okay, I'm setting this up right now as we speak. United States.
This cloth is different than the one that came with the studio displays.
Is it lighter?
Oh, that's true. I forgot the studio. It's a different material, right?
Yeah, it's like more microfibery.
Is that possible? Is that a thing? Microfibery?
I don't know. I don't know where mine is. I think it's in one of my backpacks.
Mitchell, I'll let you set yours up now. I'm going to set mine up later because I'm not sure which one I want to keep. But this glass is really nice, like the anti-reflective. You notice it especially because the bezels are super shiny.
Yes,
and in comparison to the nanotexture glass, it's pretty insane.
So I'm curious how it's going to look. If you guys think the colors are too dull with that nanotexture on there, that's what I'm really curious about.
Well, because I've got my other iPad next to me with my old iPad, and it does definitely look duller. You can see definitely here on camera that my old one is definitely shinier and brighter, but I also haven't done anything to the brightness or anything on the new iPad, which is kind of interesting.
Okay, hold on.
I do think that it's the angle a little bit though, because straight on it looks like the blacks look black.
Yeah, super black. I mean, don't forget this is different screen technology too. Like this double OLED thing is pretty insane. I'm gonna open the pencil while you guys do that because it's just how I roll.
Oh, wait,
This is great radio, by the way. This is going to be a great radio segment when we put this on the air because people are going to...
I'm completely ignoring both of you as I'm setting mine up right now.
Yeah, this is why I'm just talking a lot. I don't normally talk this much, Taylor.
Fill that air because I'm setting up new iPad.
So different, as we alluded to, there are different pencil boxes. They also say Pro on it in various shapes or form. The pencil itself, I'm pulling it out of the box right now. It's got this protective cover on it. It feels honestly, it feels identical to the previous generation.
Does it have the squeezy thing though? Does that feel identical or?
It doesn't. You know what? It's not a physical squeeze. I think it's more of a sensor than anything else. I don't feel anything moving on this pencil in any way, shape, or form. Let me pull up the old pencil.
It's more of an emotional squeeze, which would be weird.
It does. It is heavier though. It is heavier than. Let's actually, let's put it on the scale. So this is
You're really happy about that damn scale, aren't you?
Point
proud of yourself.
0.6 ounces for the original.
Okay.
And 0.7 ounces. I mean, but you notice that on a package this small, you notice it.
Right. Oh, software update, by the way. You know what? It's good that I'm doing this. So then people that get theirs for the first time are going to know what to expect. So, it asks to link up to other device or start as fresh. I had to basically emulate what was on my other iPad, my one that I'm, moving on from. And once it's doing that, once it linked together, now it's downloading new software on the new one. Then it will import everything. It'll download the latest version of iPad OS. Oh, wow.
Does the thickness
different?
You can see on camera here, the thickness definitely looks
noticeable. Yeah.
And here's the funny thing is that the new pencil on this thin iPad, it makes the pencil seem so large.
Look at that. Kind of large.
Like you lose the iPad of the side profile.
Wait, what, Taylor?
The weight of this is nicer, though. I like this.
Yes,
better.
I think it's better balanced.
Is it the weight difference, or like Mark says, just a difference of balance?
Well, I mean,
think it's a combination.
0.1. It is definitely the balance. This one's a little top heavy. The old one.
Thank you. I've been working out.
What's interesting? The nano glass, though, to the touch, doesn't feel that much different. It does compared to the bezel, like when you run your finger across. Okay. But when you're just touching the screen.
But it doesn't feel like
all
that
different.
For your pleasure at all?
Maybe no, it doesn't feel ribbed at all. It just feels softer.
Okay.
Almost velvety.
I was just gonna say velvety. It's almost like microfiber, actually, like the cloth.
Yeah, you're right. That's a very good point.
Fuzzy screen.
Like kinda. Yes, Mitchell, a fuzzy screen. Oh boy.
You know what? Perfect texture is the box, the Apple box. If you feel the box and you don't look, it feels exactly like
Okay, I get that.
I've got the you got the Folio. You didn't get the Magic Keyboard though, right?
I
Taylor?
got both.
Correct.
Okay, so I got the Magic Keyboard because I wanted to check out the aluminum, this new design. It is heavy. I mean, the box itself is heavier than the iPad alone. Let me open this up here and see what we got. I mean, again, it feels so much heavier compared to the actual iPad itself. Again, you got the same covering on it. And I don't have my old one here to compare, but it's definitely lighter. Like it's definitely, guys, it's number one is when you have the keyboard up, you can see you got that velvety kind of back that the iPad sticks to. But the keyboard, I'm holding up to the camera here, it's got this aluminum finish to it. It's not that plasticky, rough stuff that we're used to. It feels like, and it's a solid keyboard. Like it feels solid. But alone, this case is let's weigh this. It's 1 pound 4.5 ounces alone. It's already heavier than the iPad itself. That's hilarious.
That doesn't surprise me. That
you have a 13-inch.
No, that's the 11.
Right, but you have a 13-inch iPad.
I do.
Is it heavier than the iPad? Can you weigh it?
I don't have it here.
Oh,
I don't have it here. I have it upstairs.
Oh wow, look at this Magic Keyboard here.
But you know what? Okay, so here's the thing, though. So a little bit new design on the keyboard case here. You can see that it kind of sticks out a little bit different, and the aluminum kind of sticks out. It's almost shallower because they repositioned the actual USB-C connector over there.
Oh.
It's a different direction.
Yes.
It's significantly heavy with the case on, but it's still thinner. It's still thinner. Wow. What are you looking forward to most, Taylor?
Honestly, it's kind of funny, but the new adjustments on the Folio are like really exciting now that I have
and you're talking about the new angles that you can hold it up because before it was just stuck at one particular angle.
Like there's angle 1 and it sits like here, let me set it on like the box. And
I didn't even realize that.
I saw that in a Marquez video today.
Yep. And then
he does that magnet paper thing over the back of it and it compares.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could sit it. I might end up changing or buying that folio case. Yeah, that's cool. I might end up buying that folio case as well. More magnets.
Yeah, you just lift it. So you connect it all the way down at the bottom, like normal, and then it connects, right?
And then you slide it up.
You just slide it up, and then it locks into the next position.
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
So it's got various levels of magnets there, which is pretty cool.
Which,
wow.
Which they don't really mention, but it gives it an extra different writing angle too, depending on how because you have the flatter writing angle.
Right.
The space black with the black keyboard case is really cool because it just blends in so beautifully.
Oh, I'm digging this aluminum Magic keyboard. This is nice.
Am I allowed to be
the extra function keys?
I think it's crazy. I love the border of the silver.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, the border is nice because especially against the black contrast of the shine of gloss, and then you've got that nano-textured, screen. I think that looks pretty dope.
I think I like the nano-texture.
Yeah, it is kind of neat.
Oh boy, there goes my prediction. What did I say? You'd try it in 2 minutes, you'd know, and you'd get rid of it?
Is that what you told him? Because you told me I'd keep it. You'd be like, oh, Mark, you're going to keep that.
No, but after I thought about it, I told Taylor he's going to get rid of his. Only because the only thing that concerned me was, and I understood the use case, and it has to be where you're going to be using it more frequently where the glare would be an issue that would offset the fact that it dulls the color and the deep blacks a little bit by that nanotexture. So you'd have to get more of a win from the anti-glare to offset the loss of the brightness, the vibrance of the colors against a very
I think for my purposes, where I use my iPad most, which is a lot in production, I'm going to enjoy it because it's outdoors sometimes.
Right.
I'm in a lot of lighted environments. I'm in dark environments too. Like NHL draft coming up, you'll see it's going to be interesting to be able to kind of hold it there. I'm curious about some of the screen protectors they sell that offset so you can't see it from a certain angle. How those might work against this.
Like at doctor's offices where they're looking at Yeah, that's interesting though. That really darkens it up a little bit.
Mitchell? What are you looking forward to doing first with it?
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing that OLED display. Because again, I waited probably longer than either of you. I'm still doing the first iPad Pro from 2018 because
so you're major steps up.
Yeah, because they have not changed the screen tech. This is what people need to understand. From 2018 for the 11-inch model only. Okay, because we know that the 13-inch a couple of years ago switched to micro LED.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was called.
Yeah.
So that screen technology on the 13-inch has changed. For the 11-inch model, the screen has not changed since 2018. This is the first time 6 years later that owners of the old 2018 Pro are actually getting an upgrade to the screen.
Yeah,
so for me, that's huge. But again, because I haven't upgraded incrementally since then, I'm sure the M4 processor versus what did you say it was, Taylor? Was that A12 Bionic? Is that what I'm rocking with my 2018? Stop laughing at me. So I'm also coming from a 20. It's like I always say, if you wait, you will see bigger gains. So I'm actually looking forward to everything. Most importantly, the display, because that's what I was waiting for. The bonus is it's going to do everything else so much better, so much faster.
Taylor, you're a musician, obviously, with the drum set and the guitar behind you. Yeah. Have you used Logic? Do you play with that?
So I'm an Ableton guy.
Okay.
But I'm familiar with Logic, but when they announced the stems thing, I was like, oh,
gotta play with it, right?
I'm gonna have it for sure. So it's already on my other iPad, so it's gonna transfer over to this one, and you bet I'm gonna start using it more. So
yeah, I'm an Audition guy and I'm a Premiere guy. Yeah. I dabble in Final Cut, and it kind of makes me want to play with it more. Mm-hmm. I don't think I'll ever switch entirely just because, and I think that one of these days Ableton and Premiere and all that stuff will make it to an iPad, I think. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with some of those features too. But they pushed the Logic update out, but I think Final Cut we're still waiting for. It hasn't been pushed out yet.
It said spring sometime when I looked on the website.
Yeah, they're waiting for iOS 18.
They better.
What I think we're going to see.
I don't want to
Here I was about to say. I'm going to be so bummed if we don't see Adobe actually port a really good, edition of Audition. Yeah. If that doesn't happen, I really think at some point in the next 2 years, we will see Apple make this a hybrid device where it will run either iPad OS
It'll
Mac
come.
OS?
It'll come. Listen, I think it's inevitable that's going to come, whether that's in the next 2 years or the next 5 years. That's, they have to figure out what they're going to do with their Mac lineup because will cannibalize the MacBook Air. If they can get the MacBook Pros into that MacBook Air form factor, okay, and suddenly our MacBook Pros are in that MacBook Air form factor, then this is a natural get rid of the MacBook Air entirely and just get this.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. No, I agree.
that's the sweet spot.
Okay, so it's doing this weird thing where it made me go through originally looking for the device that I want to use as sort of a template for, duplicating, whatever I had on
Yeah,
the
to
old
copy
iPad.
over, yeah.
Correct. But it did that. And once I updated the, iPad OS,
it's going to redo it again. Yeah, it's because it needs you to connect to your iCloud account before it can connect to internet. It's confusing. That's why I always suggest do the update from scratch, let it do the update, and then do it the second time.
Yeah. Well, here we go again with the little thing I have to look for here.
Gents, 20 minutes I think is enough to record a video talking about this. Let's do a second part and figure it out after we've had some time to play with it. But thank you for doing this with me. This is fun. I was way better than doing this alone.
Sure, whatever you're saying. I'm playing with my iPad.
Thanks, Taylor. I appreciate your time.
Thanks for inviting me.
Do you want a job as a new co-host for a radio show?
I'd love to be involved.
Yeah, let's talk about that in September, okay?
Okay.
Oh, God.
Sounds good.
I'm being ousted from my own show.